My girlfriend sent a voice note. I'm not leaving my ex, just deal with it. To our group chat by mistake, I replied in the chat, consider it dealt with. Then I changed my relationship status while everyone watched the messages in real time. I, 27 male, have been with my girlfriend for about 14 months. Met her through a college alumni event, hit it off immediately. She was smart, funny, had this energy that drew people in. Our friend group loved her. Everyone kept saying how lucky I was. The friend group I'm talking about is this massive group chat we've had since freshman year. Started with maybe 12 people, grew over the years as people added significant others, close friends, co-workers who became family, currently sitting at around 50 people. We use it for everything: event planning, memes, life updates, the occasional drama. It's basically a community at this point. Last Thursday night, I was scrolling through the chat while eating leftover pizza. Normal evening. People were discussing plans for a mutual friend's birthday barbecue coming up. Then a voice note popped up from my girlfriend. Weird. She doesn't usually send voice notes to the group. She prefers texting. I pressed play. The first thing I heard was her laughing. Then her voice, clear as day. God, he's so clueless. I literally just got back from seeing you and he didn't even ask where I was. I'm not leaving my ex. Just deal with it. He's comfortable, he pays for stuff, and you're, different. I can have both. He'll never find out. He trusts me completely, which is honestly kind of pathetic, but whatever. Anyway, I'll call you later when he falls asleep. Love you. The voice note was 23 seconds long. The group chat went dead silent for maybe 30 seconds. Then the typing indicators started appearing. Multiple people, like watching a bomb about to go off. I sat there, pizza in hand, reading the same voice note bubble over and over. My brain was doing that thing where it refuses to process what just happened. Then my phone started buzzing, DMs flooding in. Bro, is this real? Holy crap, are you seeing this? Call me right now. My best friend since high school sent, don't respond yet. Breathe. But here's the thing. I'd already processed it. Somewhere between the first listen and the 20th time I replayed it, everything clicked into place. The late nights with co-workers. The phone always face down. The way she'd gotten distant but blamed it on work stress. I wasn't even angry yet. Just calm, cold clarity. I typed into the group chat, consider it dealt with. Then I opened my social media, changed my relationship status from in a relationship to single. The notification hit the group chat algorithm. Someone screenshot it and posted it immediately. He just changed his status. Legendary. Bro said consider it dealt with and meant it. My phone rang. Her name. I declined. It rang again. Declined. Then the texts started. That wasn't meant for the group. Call me. It's not what it sounds like, I can explain. Why aren't you answering? Hello? I muted her number. The group chat was going absolutely nuclear. People were reacting to her voice note with every emoji known to mankind. Someone played it back and transcribed it for anyone who couldn't listen with sound. Another person posted, he trusts me completely, which is honestly kind of pathetic, with the clown emoji. Her best friend, who's also in the group, tried to do damage control. Guys, can we not do this publicly? There's obviously some misunderstanding. My roommate replied, what's the misunderstanding? She said she's not leaving her ex and called him pathetic. Pretty clear audio quality. Dead silence from the best friend after that. I finished my pizza. Watched the chaos unfold. Didn't feel a thing yet. That would come later. Around midnight, the doorbell rang. I checked the camera. Her, mascara running, looking frantic. I didn't open it. Please let me in. It was a joke. I was just venting to my friend. I didn't mean any of it. I spoke through the door camera intercom. You said you're not leaving your ex. Cool. Go be with him. We're done. It's not like that. Please. Good night. Turned off the intercom. She stood there for 20 more minutes before her best friend picked her up. The building security camera caught her crying in the parking lot. I didn't watch that part until the next day. Slept like a rock, weirdly. Woke up to 200+ messages in the group chat and a whole new level of drama I wasn't ready for. Update 1. 3 days later. Holy crap. Okay. I didn't expect this to blow up the way it did, both in the group chat and apparently now everywhere because people keep screenshotting and sharing. So here's what happened since Thursday. Friday morning, I woke up and finally let myself feel it. The anger, the betrayal, the embarrassment. Took a long shower, punched a wall, don't recommend, hurt like hell, and then sat down to assess the damage. First thing, her stuff was still at my apartment. Not a lot, she never officially moved in, but clothes, toiletries, a phone charger, some books. I packed it all into a box, took photos of everything for documentation, and texted her sister, only number I hadn't blocked yet. Her belongings are boxed and in my building's lobby. She has until 5 p.m. to collect them. Her sister, who I actually liked, responded, "I'm so sorry about what happened. I'll make sure she gets them." For what it's worth, I had no idea. Appreciated that. Appreciated. By noon, the group chat had turned into a full investigation. People were comparing timelines, going through old photos, looking for inconsistencies. One person found a picture from 3 months ago where she'd posted being at a work dinner, but someone else spotted her ex's car in the background of a mirror reflection. I didn't participate in the detective work, just watched. Then her best friend tried again, this time publicly in the chat. "Can everyone please stop? You're all being really cruel." She made a mistake, but this kind of mob mentality is toxic. People should be allowed to work through relationship issues privately. My cousin, who's also in the group, responded. She chose to air it publicly when she sent a voice note to 50 people about cheating on him. Also, calling your boyfriend pathetic while admitting you're using him isn't a relationship issue. It's just being a terrible person. Her best friend left the chat after that. But here's where it gets interesting. Around 3 p.m. Friday, I got a call from a number I didn't recognize. Against my better judgment, I answered. It was her ex, the one she'd been sneaking around with. "Hey man, I know this is weird, but I wanted to reach out." "Okay." "I just found out what happened with the voice note. She told me you two had broken up months ago, that you were just roommates figuring out the lease situation. I had no idea you were still together." I laughed. Actually laughed. "Broken up months ago? We literally went to my company holiday party together last month. She met my CEO. Long pause. "She told me you were pretending for your job, some work politics thing. That's creative." "Look, I'm not trying to start anything. I just wanted you to know I'm done too. I don't mess with people's relationships knowingly. She played both of us." We talked for maybe 10 minutes, compared notes. Turns out she'd been running this game for about 5 months. Told him she was trapped in a dead relationship. Told me she was working extra hours. The woman had scheduling skills that would make a NASA engineer jealous. He apologized multiple times. I told him we're good. He didn't know. We're not going to be friends or anything, but I didn't have anger toward him. The anger was focused elsewhere. Saturday brought the entitlement parade. Her mom called. Not sure how she got my number. Probably through her daughter's phone. "Hello, is this my daughter's boyfriend?" "Ex-boyfriend as of Thursday." "Yes, about that. I need you to stop this public humiliation immediately. You're ruining her reputation." "Ma'am, she sent that voice note to the group chat, not me. I didn't make anything public." "But you changed your relationship status and everyone saw. You could have handled this privately like an adult." She called me pathetic and admitted to cheating. Should I have sent her flowers? This attitude is exactly why she looked elsewhere. You have no emotional intelligence. Goodbye. Hung up. Blocked. Then came the mutual friends who decided to play Switzerland. The "I'm not taking sides, but" crowd. One girl who'd been in the group for years pulled me aside at a coffee shop Saturday afternoon. I needed to leave the apartment. "I know what she did was wrong, but don't you think you're being a bit harsh?" The group chat thing was pretty brutal. She sent the voice note to the chat. I just responded. "Yeah, but changing your status so everyone could see in real time? That's kind of petty. Would you rather I pretend nothing happened? Keep dating her while she laughs about me with her ex? No, but maybe handle it like privately? Now she's getting DMs from random people calling her names. That sounds like consequences for her actions, not my problem." She didn't have much to say after that. Sunday was quieter. I deep cleaned my apartment, threw out anything that reminded me of her, found a hoodie she'd left, donated it instead of returning it. Her stuff had been picked up from the lobby Friday evening. Life was trying to move forward, but she wasn't done, not even close. Sunday night, I got a text from an unknown number. "You need to publicly apologize for humiliating me. I've talked to a lawyer and what you did could be considered defamation. I screenshot it, sent it to my actual lawyer friend for review. He replied with a laughing emoji and, defamation requires false statements. Playing her own voice note isn't defamation. She's got nothing. Also, LOL. I responded to her, have your lawyer contact mine. Then blocked that number too. But the entitlement was really just getting started. I had no idea what was coming next. Update 2, 1 week later. Alright y'all, buckle up because this past week has been absolutely wild. First, the good news. The group chat has mostly moved on. After the initial chaos died down, people went back to normal stuff. Birthday barbecue planning resumed, memes returned, life continued, but she couldn't let it go. Monday morning, I got a call from my apartment building's management office. Sir, we received a complaint that you've been hosting loud parties and disturbing other residents. There's also a claim of harassment. My blood pressure spiked. I live alone and I haven't had anyone over in 2 weeks. There's been no party. We need to investigate all complaints. Would you be available for a meeting? I went in person, showed them my Ring doorbell footage for the past week. 0 visitors except the UPS guy. No noise after 10 p.m. Nothing. The manager reviewed it, looked embarrassed, and said, the complaint was anonymous, but given the evidence, we're dismissing it. Sorry for the inconvenience. Anonymous? Right. Tuesday brought something worse. My co-worker, who's also in the group chat, he's the one who added me years ago, pulled me into a conference room at lunch. Hey, heads up. Some girl called our HR department this morning claiming you'd been sending harassing messages and she felt unsafe with you working here. What? HR flagged it because no evidence was provided and the caller wouldn't identify herself. They're not taking action, but I wanted you to know. I sat down hard. This woman was trying to get me fired. I immediately contacted a lawyer, not my buddy this time, an actual employment attorney, documented everything, the anonymous apartment complaint, the HR call, the defamation threat, built a timeline. My lawyer sent a cease and desist letter Wednesday afternoon, addressed to her stating that any further false reports to employers, housing authorities, or any other entities would result in legal action for harassment and tortious interference with business relations. Her response? She had her new lawyer, apparently she actually hired one, send back a letter claiming I was the harasser and demanding I remove all defamatory content from social media. My lawyer's response, what content? The relationship status change? That's not defamation. That's literally the truth. Radio silence from her legal team after that. But Thursday, and I can't believe I'm typing this, her mother showed up at my office. I was grabbing coffee from the break room when security called up. Sir, there's a woman here demanding to see you, claims to be family. I have no family visits scheduled. What's her name? They relayed it. Her mom. Please escort her out. 20 minutes later, my boss came to my desk. Hey, some woman was trying to get past security, saying she needed to talk to you about a family emergency. She was pretty aggressive. Security had to threaten to call police before she left. I explained the situation briefly. Ex-girlfriend's mother, messy breakup, harassment campaign. My boss nodded. Document everything. If this escalates, we'll involve corporate security and potentially police. I spent that evening compiling everything, screenshots, call logs, the cease and desist, the HR complaint, the apartment complaint, the office visit, sent it all to my lawyer. His assessment, this is clear harassment. If anything else happens, we file for a restraining order. Friday brought the final act of entitlement. I got a text from a number I actually recognized. One of her closest friends, someone who'd left the group chat after defending her. She's telling everyone you hit her and that's why she cheated. Just thought you should know. My heart stopped. Hitting is one of those accusations that sticks even when proven false. The whisper becomes permanent. People hear, he hit her, and don't hear the, it was a lie that comes later. I called my lawyer immediately. He was blunt. This is defamation per se, accusing someone of criminal conduct when it's false. If you can prove she's saying this, you can sue. I reached out to 5 mutual friends. 3 confirmed she told them the same story. 1 sent a screenshot of a text where she'd written, I had to get out because he was getting physical. The voice note thing was me trying to escape. I now had documented evidence of her spreading lies about me committing a crime. My lawyer drafted the lawsuit Friday night. We filed Monday morning. Defamation per se. seeking damages for reputational harm and emotional distress. Here's what people don't tell you about suing someone. It's slow, expensive, and emotionally exhausting. But some lies you can't let stand. Being called a woman beater is one of them. The lawsuit got her attention real fast. Final update, 6 weeks later. Okay, final update because honestly, I'm tired of living in this story, and I want to close the chapter. The lawsuit changed everything. The moment she was officially served, the harassment stopped dead. No more anonymous complaints, no more calls to my job, no more visits from her mother. Amazing how that works. Her lawyer contacted mine within 48 hours requesting a meeting. She wanted to settle. Here's where it gets satisfying. Her initial offer, drop the lawsuit, everyone walks away, no admission of wrongdoing. My lawyer laughed and said absolutely not. My counter-demand: 1. Full written admission that she fabricated the abuse allegations. 2. Written retraction sent to everyone she'd told the lie to. We had the list. 3. Public apology posted to social media acknowledging she lied about me being violent. 4. $5,000 in damages to cover my legal fees. 5. No contact order. She's legally prohibited from contacting me, my workplace, my residence, or my family. Her lawyer pushed back hard. My client can't admit to defamation that opens her up to. My lawyer cut him off. She already defamed him, in writing. We have screenshots. She told multiple people he physically abused her when he didn't. We have 3 witnesses willing to testify. Would she prefer we go to trial? Settlement negotiations took 2 weeks. Her lawyer tried every angle. Mental anguish made her say things. She truly believed she was in danger. The breakup was traumatic. My lawyer: then she should have no problem apologizing for specific statements she now admits were untrue. Final settlement. Written statement acknowledging certain claims I made regarding physical conduct were not accurate, and I retract them. Not as strong as I wanted, but my lawyer said it was enough to clear my name. She sent that statement to the 8 people I could prove she'd lied to directly. She posted a brief statement on social media. I made some claims about my ex-boyfriend that were not true. I take full responsibility and apologize for any harm caused. She deleted it after 24 hours, allowed under the agreement, but enough people screenshotted it. $3,500 to cover most of my legal fees. Her insurance paid it, I think. 2-year no-contact order. If she contacts me, my employer, or my residence, I can pursue criminal harassment charges. Not the scorched earth victory some people wanted, but real life isn't a movie. In real life, you take the settlement that protects you and move on. The group chat fallout was interesting. After the lawsuit was filed and word got around about the abuse lies, her remaining defenders went quiet. Even her best friend, who'd left the group chat, reached out to me privately. I had no idea she was telling people that. I defended her because I thought the voice note was just her being stupid, not because I thought you did anything wrong. I'm sorry. I accepted the apology. People make mistakes backing the wrong person. It happens. Her ex, the one she'd been cheating with, texted me when the social media apology went up. Saw she admitted to lying. Glad you got some justice. For what it's worth, she tried the same thing with me when I cut her off. Told people I was obsessive and wouldn't leave her alone. Some people just can't accept consequences. We're not friends, but we've exchanged maybe 3 texts total. Weird club to be in. As for her, last I heard through the grapevine, she moved back in with her parents. Lost some friends over the whole situation. Turns out people don't love being lied to, especially about serious stuff like abuse. The ex she'd been cheating with blocked her after he found out about the defamation stuff. Her job situation is apparently fine, which is whatever. I didn't want her fired. I wanted her to stop lying about me. Me? I'm doing okay. Therapy's helping process the betrayal and the whiplash of being accused of something I never did. Trust is going to take a while to rebuild. I'm not dating yet, not ready. The group chat is still active. We don't talk about her anymore. The birthday barbecue happened. I went, had a good time, life continued. Someone made a brief joke about voice notes and everyone laughed. That's healing, I guess. My roommate asked me last week if I regret how I handled it, responding in the group chat, changing my status publicly. I thought about it. No. She sent that voice note to 50 people. She called me pathetic. She said I'd never find out. If I'd handled it privately, she would have spun the narrative however she wanted. The public nature of it made lying harder. Fair enough. Here's what I learned from all this. Some people will do anything to avoid consequences. They'll lie, they'll manipulate, they'll play victim. And when you hold firm, when you refuse to be gaslit into thinking you're the problem, they escalate until they can't anymore. She bet on me being too embarrassed or too nice to fight back publicly. She lost that bet. To everyone who sent support through this, thanks. To the "you should have handled it privately" crowd, respectfully, no. Some things need witnesses, some lies need public correction, and some mistakes are actually just who people really are when they think no one's watching. She thought no one was watching. 53 people were watching. Consider it dealt with.